German Impulse. I'm going to keep it fairly simple, because this, no, he's not going to move off that hex. These other guys potentially could, and we could start. Yeah, I'm worried about them moving down here. And back to this card here I played. Hopefully this doesn't bite me, but I'm going to pull back out the OKW rules. Okay. All right. Activating OKW units. Once on the map, they are considered to be in one corps, the OKW. You may activate them as a corps by playing the Army Group B card or the OKW Corps card. So we had to discard that because of air interdiction. I don't have that card in my hand yet. OKW units may also be activated by one of the 3 German Army cards, depending on the OKW unit's map location. So, if all on-map OKW units are in the 7th Army area, which would be this line on down, then I could have used the 7th Army card to activate them. So, that's a bummer. I forgot that. But at the same time, you know, I also do need to bolster my defenses up here. So, hopefully we can still get them activated on this day, sooner than later. So what I'm going to do is activate this core, LXVI. We're going to move this piece, 2, 3, 2, 3. It's 1 to break contact, costs 2 more to enter the forest, and he has to stop. This one I'm going to build an improved position on. And we've got one in here. This poor guy's going to get hammered at some point. Again, 1 to break contact. 2nd point to enter that. And let's simply move down the road 1. And that's all I have for that core to move. Okay, discard a card. I get to draw 2. Right, we'll look at that out of fuel card in a moment. All right. So it's the 24th, 15th PG out of fuel, which would be that one and that one. Let's go ahead and play this fuel priority card. Activate the 17 PG. So this event said I could play any card that I want. Discard this card or any other card in your hand instead of discarding the out of fuel card. So it will be one of those 2. Let's discard this one. Okay. and we get to maintain our fuel. And now it's to the Allies' turn. All right. No special for the day. Do not have them in the reserve box. 1st, 9th, 5th Armored. Once again, there's going to be no positions that German is proximate to. Therefore, there's no need to do the out-of-contact deployment. So now we checked if we can activate 1st, 9th, 5th Armored. Two. Oh, this guy here is actually considered out of contact. So with that in mind, we go through the activation sequence. 1, 2, 3 cards. Do them in order of 12, 16, and 21. So we will attempt an attack. Again, preserve the line, protect VP hex, starting with the lowest numbered unit of the 1st, 9th, 5th. He's on a VP hex, so he's not going to move or attack. There's the 1st, this is the 9th. There's the 1st and the 9th. Hold on. Prior to that, there's no replacement points on here. So there is no assigned replacements. So we're right. 1st, 9th, 5th. Lowest numbered unit. That's number 9. That's number 8. So this stack here, is that stack greater than a proximate German unit or stack? This one's in an improved position, so he gets an extra 1. So that 1 is considered a 2. And this stack is 5. So yes, this would attack. Any others that would be weaker? No, that would be a 3. So move to weakest qualifying target and attack. Other proximate units in same corps reinforce. So this piece here, 1, 2, 3, could not reach it, so never mind. Neither could they. So it's just going to be this stack, which loses his IP. We'll be attacking that one. Okay. They will have artillery, and they get another card, which will also give them tank battalion. So they're now considered armored, and they get 1 extra strength point. So it's like 6 attacking 1. And I do not, I could play, no. He's just going to have to fight it out. All right. So one is the minimum. It's blue, so all the chips go back in the bin. There's the first defender hit, which would be absorbed by the IP. The maximum draw will be 1 for the unbracketed unit, 2 because it's elite, 3 for a card, 4 for a card. So up to 3 more. 1, 2, 3. It's 6 to 1 odds. So there's another hit. It's not a large attack. They had artillery, not whatchamacallit, air power. So that one's not going to count. Ooh, oh, it's in broken. No, so it's 2 defender hits. IP is the first hit. My second hit is going to be to retreat 1 hex. I want to see if I can retreat with my friendly. One moment. Retreat. 13-7. All right, I knew that was for the Allies. I wasn't sure if that was German requirement too, if I could make a decision to go into a friendly hex. All right, so we have to go into a, I have to go here or here. You know what? I think it's probably I can only go into the forest along a road if I have other choices. So I believe I have to go here. Again, if we look at here, hex not in enemy control. If more than one choice. Retreat is retreat into any hex regardless of terrain. Retreat is allowed across umbrage, river, or into a forest, not via road, only if no other hex available. All right, so that's where he has to retreat to. That's his second hit, and there's no attacker hits. Okay. That wasn't too detrimental. I did not lose a piece. Throw their extra card aside. Now we'll check any other units to attack. The next number is number 9. This stack has a strength of 5. It's cut down to 2 if he attacks across a river, so he's not greater than that. He's not greater than that. This stack here is 6, which is not greater than either of those. Oh. So while this piece was here, could he have reached it? That's the question. 2, 3, 4. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. This was already here, wasn't it? Because this piece could have made it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4, 7, 9 to 1. We had a chip. Oh, they're right here. So we actually had this one as part of our draw. So these two would have both counted. I would have had 1. Oh, yes, we went from 2 hits to 3. That was after drawing, when we had this one. These two did not count. The maximum draw becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we get one more chit to draw. One more chit. Only defender armor, only attacker armor. Everyone has armor, so that one would not count. So this one would be absorbed by the IP. Now I need to retreat 2 hexes, not 1. That is the revised and correct result. Okay. What we're going to do, before I remove that, I'm going to look at the card again, because this 5th armored is the first one that moved down here. And then it will say other proximate units in same corps reinforce. Never mind, because I thought maybe one of these other pieces could move to here, but they cannot. It would be 1 to break contact, 2 down the road. It would be 2 to enter that hex. So that's the exact and correct attack. So I have to retreat 2 positions. And we're going to go into the VP town. That works for me. Oh, and he's dispersed because of a 2 hex retreat. And now we check for advance. This is a secondary path. I always grab the wrong card. Secondary route. There's no units there. A 1 through 8. And he will advance. Okay. 7. So the 5th armored unit advances. He won't advance again because he would be in jeopardy of surround. So he won't do a 2nd hex advance. We'll check the next piece, which would also be on the secondary route. There's 1 piece there, so 1 through 4, he will advance. 10, he does not. And then we'll check the last piece. Same thing, 1 through 4. 8, he does not advance. All right, so now we're off to checking. They were not stronger than anything. This was not stronger than anything. Okay. And that's it for their attack card. Next is move. A unit or stack not adjacent to a supply German unit. Again, protecting VP hex. So he will not move. He's on a VP hex. He's next to supply unit, next to supply unit. They've already been involved with moving. So nothing on that. Pull back. Unit or stack in a hex less than 5, able to move out of communication or in danger of surround. No, not in danger of surround. Not in danger of surround. So that's that. If any units eligible for IP, they would do so. He's in a city, he's in a town, he's in a town. And that's the end of that corps impulse. Back to the German. All right. Let's move. Let's activate before it's too late. 2SS. Activate all units. Alrighty. I'm going to use one of these, and we're going to 1, 2, 3. We're going to go to there, I think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can go here or here. Let's go for the woods. Okay. So I am establishing my own line of defense for my supply roads, which essentially would now more likely be going everything this way and over. So if Allied units get along this road, they won't disrupt things as long as I have this open. I'll leave that for now. I'll leave that as is for now. That one, this one I can build an IP on. Although, if I start shrinking this line, nope, let's just build an IP. That's going to be it. Very limited move, but I need a card or two to help me. Okay, well, we just got a 2SS again. And there we go. OKW. So I can finally get them activated. Okay, back to the Allies' turn. We just dealt with the 5th Corps. So now we're perhaps going to do replacement points. We'll see. No special. There's going to be no positions to check for Method A redeployment. Expedite. There's none to expedite. Replacement points. If they're down at least 2 replacement points, two steps, they get replenished. That one is down 1. And that one is down 1. So, assign 2 replacement points to the Corps. So he gets his step back, and this one gets its step back. That was easy. Again, if I missed it, that one got a step back, and a unit down here got a step back. I'm going to activate the OKW. Unfortunately, I have a stack not on the map, but maybe we do the 2-day delay on them tomorrow. All right, what can we do? We're going to be doing an attack here too. We're going to throw at this what we can. I missed him last time I was moving pieces, hiding in there. This piece, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on his movement. This stack, 1, 2, 3. All right. I can play up to 3 supporting cards. I want this one, Reinforced Battle. Nuts. I wish I could bring him down, but I can't. So the Reinforced Battle will be this piece only. I'm going to play artillery. Our max draw will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do have Panther Battalion, which could give me an extra strength point if I need it. Combat odds right now, that's 9, 12, 16, 19. Cut in half, that's 9. 10, 11, 12, 13 to 5. It's only 2 to 1, but we're desperate down here. 2 to 1. I have a card that could give me another point of strength, but that's useless. So that is what it will be. Yep, yep, and yep. Okay. Allied card. Nuts. So they get air power. Minimum draw will be 2. This could be the game. Quick ending or a long drawn out fight yet. Nuts. They're in the forest. Attacker is not elite. Attacker is not green. Max draw I said was 8. I'm taking 6 more. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a flank attack. There is allied air power. Crap. They're in the woods. I'm sorry, they're in the forest. Attacker does have artillery. It's not 3 to 1. It's not less than 2 to 1. It's not that. Oh, crap. It's less than 3 to 1. All right, so it's going to be 3 attacker hits. And for the defender, nothing. Those offset, 3 attacker hits. All right. It's going to be all 3 stacks take a hit. Because I'm not going to disperse yet. 1, 2, 3. That stunk. Chits to the discard. Throw the card aside. Throw my tactics aside. All my cards. So that turn is done and accomplished nothing but defeat. Draw 3 more cards. Today's the 24th. Okay, the fuel issue does not include today's date. All right, off to the Allies. Impulse. Okay. We've been through this before. Air power. It's going to be an airdrop. They only have one spot that's out of supply. So the airdrop's going to hit him. It's going to clear up the adjacent hex. So they are now in supply once again until tomorrow. And since it's beyond December 22nd, if you draw this card, the Allies draw another card. And we're to the U.S. 1st Army 5th Corps once again. Except this time they might actually do something with those because they're back in supply. No special for today. If we deploy reserves, if we do the out of contact, there's going to be no hexes proximate to German units. We just assigned replacement points last turn. If those are down any, they're not eligible because they're surrounded and or out of supply. No supply path at this moment. So we will check to activate all units in Corps. That one is considered out of contact. Therefore, they go through the activation sequence. So draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Number 6, 8, and 10. Well, 2 of these are strong attack. Starting with the lowest numbered piece. All right, he's on a VP hex. Protect VP hex. He's not going to do anything. This is the next one, 02. Strength of unit, stack, and other active units is more than at least triple approximate German unit or stack. So, he's active. Those are active. 2, 3. He won't be proximate. Triple. He cannot reach there. That would be across the river, so their stuff would be cut in half. It's not going to be triple. 4, 6, 10 is not triple 4. So nothing with that one. The same story is going to be there. They're not going to triple. They're not going to triple, and they're not going to triple. So no strong attack. Once again, no strong attack. Normal attack. Unit or stack is greater than a proximate German stack. Again, protect VP hex. That's the 01 piece, so no. This one, at this point, he is not greater than a proximate German. He's not greater than him. He cannot reach him. He's not greater than him. Likewise, this stack though, he might be. So that's the 02. Here's the 08. He's the next one to check. So this stack is proximate to him. Let's check about his strength with being in the forest. So we're back to the situational strength. You get a +1 if you're in the forest. So he's considered a 5. Oh, he's still greater than. So 6 is greater than 5. So this stack is greater than that. Move to the weakest qualifying target and attack. There's units here already. We'll move 1 here. We'll move 1 here. And then other proximate units in same corps reinforce. That 5th Armored is already in there. There will be 6 steps attacking, so we'll break off at A2. They have air power and combat screen is only a defender tactic that subtracts 2 from the number of chits. So air power, they do get to count each of those as a combat chit draw. I do have a reinforced battle. Let's see. I think I might do that. Maybe I can punch it back on them once. Let's do it. Let's play reinforced battle. And I'll bring this armored right up here to help. Okay. So now the minimum draw is 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've added armor, so it's no longer attacker only or defender. We are in the forest. There's no artillery. It's not greater than 4-1 or 6-1. It's 3, 6. It's 10 to 9. It's barely 1-1. And neither of these apply. All right, 1, 2, 3, 5. The max draw is 1, 2, 3. Elite makes 4. 5, 6. So one more chit. Needed an attacker hit somehow. Yes, less than 3-1 odds is an attacker hit. All right. So it's the stack with the most steps. So this only had 1 piece involved. There's 2 steps. This has 4 steps. And then it's going to be the highest numbered piece, which is the 10. So he takes the hit. And that's the end of that attack. Throw these aside. Throw away my reinforced battle. Their combat screen. All right. Next would be if this stack is greater than a proximate. So across the river, they would be cut in half. So they would have a strength of 2, attacking 3 because of the IP. That's not eligible. Same with this one, 6. You know, his proximate pieces are stronger than him. So that's it for that attack card. And no one's eligible for an IP. And that's the end of that activation.